Good afternoon, folks. Mike Wells, your world explorer. Today is July the 11th, 2024. We're currently on the South Toe River in North Carolina doing some rock hounding. Okay, I just got out of the woods. There's this little path in the woods that leads straight to this river and this big rock pile right over here. So we're going to explore the rock pile, but wow, what a beautiful, gorgeous day. The sun's out and the water is extremely clear. It's not very high at all. And it's just so beautiful and peaceful and serene out here. Let's see what we can find. Okay. First, we got to figure out what we're looking for. Now, I know that there's a heavy amount of feldspar here, mica, which you can find aquamarine, kyanite, garnets, black tourmaline, all that kind of stuff, and possibly even emeralds. But here, these rocks, the river comes from this way, so when it's extremely high as far as the water goes, and there's a lot of white water, it's constantly moving these rocks downstream. So this is a huge rock island. I saw it on the map. I wanted to come see it for myself. Right over there is Hall's Chapel Road. We're in Burnsville, North Carolina. So let's see what we can find. I know that every year I come out here, I always find plenty of new stuff. So if we look down, what are we going to see? You're looking at a bunch of rocks right now that are somewhat, they have a husk on them. So they're like stained on the outside. What we want are rocks that clearly show some crystals or minerals. You might be able to find some quartz terminations, but those are very rare around here. Let's look. I'm not seeing anything right off the bat except for rocks like this. So you see that? That's mica right there. Very mirror-like shine. And it's on usually in some feldspar. Now if you find some feldspar that has a very clear section to it, that's most likely moonstone, which has a blue iridescence to it. So if you see that, grab it. That's worth keeping. Let's look around. I haven't created a video about rock hounding like this yet. This will be the first. I have done some shell videos. So looking around, I see something right over there. That looks cool. Let's go check it out. Look at that. That's a big old chunk of mica. And it's on a quartz matrix with a tiny bit of feldspar. So if that's something you're interested in, that's what you'll find a lot of out here. What else can we find? I got to get closer to the ground. It's hard to really know what you're looking at unless you inspect it heavily. Look at that. You'll see a lot of this. That's a lot of mica inside of a stone. If you polish that up, it'd probably look pretty, if it's even able to be polished. What else can we see? What's this? Holy smokes. This looks like a kyanite cluster, sorry. Look at that. Look at that. We found some kyanite, folks. Wow, we just got on this island and we just found this big old chunk of kyanite. Gosh dang. That is insane. Man, that's a pretty piece. That's a keeper. See, that's what you want to find. And like I said, every year I come out here, I always find something. Because, like I said, the water, when it comes up, it moves all of this. It gets really nasty through here. It like rages. So it's always moving these rocks around. So you can find all kinds of stuff. Let's just keep looking around. Holy smokes. That was a very good find. Okay, I want to look for white. But look, you'll find like old glass, like old bottles out here. I'm just going to leave that behind for somebody else because I'm not really a glass enthusiast. But I found a lot of different, like aqua colored blue glass. Really pretty stuff. Look at this. Look at that. That's a little mica book. That's what you want to find. Let's see if we can find some more. This looks cool. That right there. That's a bunch of feldspar with quartz. It's the pink feldspar though, so it's a little prettier if you polish that up. Now those that feldspar, when you polish it up, it ends up giving you a white pearlescent iridescence. So it's really pretty in my opinion. I can't find any of this kind of stuff where I live in Florida. So me coming out here, this is like alien territory to me. I really don't know much about much out here. I've done some studying. I follow big rockhound people who love to find minerals and stuff. Let's go wash this off. This looks interesting. Look, it's kind of like a odd cubic shape. Let's see what it is. I love to get agates. I buy them online, and yeah, this looks like a big chunk of quartz. See, now if you cut that up, slabbed it up, polished it up, it'd be pretty. I'm not looking for that though. I want some kyanite, and I want some super gemmy looking feldspar. Feldspar is the white or the pink. See, this looks like a big chunk of possibly feldspar right there, but it's got a lot of mica in it too. What else can we find? Look at that. I also want some of this mica. These mica books. There's a bunch of these out here. Every year. Holy smokes. Look. What is this? Dang, look at the size of this. Look at that luster. Okay? When I show you, based on the cleavage of this crystal, this is a huge feldspar crystal. And it's got some excellent lines right there. Excellent bands. This is something that I would like to take home, but I have so much of this material right now, it'd be a crime if I took this home. So I'm just going to leave that there for somebody else. But that is an incredibly nice, big, beautiful, striated feldspar crystal. That is beautiful. Let's look around for some more stuff. I'm only going to grab a few mica books. I don't want to grab a whole lot because I have a bunch of those too from past years. Oh, look at that. It's so sunny out. I can see everything today. Look at that. That almost looks like it could have been, what's that, kyanite. But I don't think it is. I mean, we can find stuff out here all day. There's a lot. See, the thing about these items out here is they exist in abundance, but they're so abundant that most of the locals don't even bother with them. Like, they only bother with like gem quality minerals and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is they're still beautiful, and they're not abundant in many parts of the world. So where they're not abundant, there might be a demand for them. So that's the thing. You could take this stuff, cut it up, polish it up, and likely sell it at a profit if that's something that you're interested in doing. Like, some of these rocks just look very promising. Let's just keep looking around. We might find something amazing. We already found a kyanite cluster. I mean, that's insane. Look at this thing. That is just incredible. Let's rinse it off. I want to see more color. I'll bet you if we rinse this thing off, we'll see more color. Look at that. Ah, lordy. That is spectacular. Look at that. Kyanite, huh? Gosh, if we could just find more of this. This is rare. That's a beautiful piece. So let's just keep looking. Might find something else that definitely catches the eye. You kind of have to walk slow because glossing over these items, these rocks, you'll see a lot of the same stuff. Oh, I bet you saw that. That is some nice mica. You know, it's thin though. I wonder if I should keep it. I don't know. I'll leave it for somebody else. That's this. Look, every year, I could come out here every year and find mica and not have a problem. There's just so much mica. The mountains, these mountains around here are made of that stuff. Literally. They're just, that rock right there, that's mica and feldspar and all that kind of stuff. Now you'll find black tourmaline too. When you see black tourmaline up against the mica, that's usually a good indication that there's a mineral zone. You'll also find garnets. Like this thing is loaded with garnets. Let's go rinse it off, see what we got here. This thing is loaded down with some garnets. Now, there's a location near here called Ray Mine where you can find this kind of stuff. But it's more gemmy, I would say, because it came from deep in the ground. It hadn't been exposed to the sunlight and the elements for an extended period of time. But yeah, there's a lot of garnets out here. Let's just keep looking around. I want to just find some amazing stuff and hopefully have that stuff to show you here today. We're just looking around on the ground. You probably might see some stuff that I'm skipping over, glossing over, because my eyes can't follow every square inch. And I got this camera. Wow. I mean, that's cool looking. Look at that. That is, yeah, with the quartz like that, that's pretty sick. But you could polish something like that up and really have a nice bunch of pieces. Cabochons you can make, jewelry. You never know. I mean, you could do all kinds of stuff with this. I'm not sure how many people do, but they would be pretty. It's like seashells. No one ever gets tired of seashells, but the market for seashells is massive. And the world is always producing more seashells. Look at this. Look at this feldspar. Big old chunk. See that? All right, let's just keep looking. What can we spot? I mean, I don't know how much stuff I've passed up, but I don't know. Some of this doesn't look too appealing, but when you cut it open, you never know what you're going to see. But yeah, there's just a mountain of this material. It's insane. The water, so beautiful out here. It's so peaceful. Just love it. This is a great place to come to relax and just kind of get away from the world. Look at that giant mica. I mean, look at that. It's huge. There's got to be some more stuff going on with that rock. I'm gonna leave it behind though. I don't want to be toting that massive thing out of here. I just want pocket material. Some really nice stuff that I can just throw in my pocket, and that's it. Look at this rock. This is part of the mountain. But that's the rocks. They'll smash onto these and break pieces away each year. And that's just how it happens. It's just how it works. Ugh, what's that? It's a nasty tar or rubber or something. So, I suppose I should not go this way. Look at how beautiful that is. Very beautiful. I'm going to turn this, folks. I'm out here. I turned the corner. Now I'm going back along the bank. But I wanted to show you. I'm looking down too. I know it's tough to look down and up at the same time. Look at these flowers. Beautiful flowers. Isn't that just so pretty? Man, nature just has so much to offer. The abundance. Look at that beauty. What is that? That's just a beautiful little rock flume, if you will. I don't know. A slide. A cascade. Oh, found some mica. Bunch of mica all over the place around here. Look how beautiful that is. We're going to get closer to that. All right, keep your eyes open. I can't see every little thing. I'd hate to. Yeah, I think I glossed over that kyanite earlier because I was paying attention to the video recording and not the ground. It's hard to do multitasking when you're out here trying to rock hound and record at the same time. What can we spot? I mean, some rocks, they look like that. They got a little bit of features in them, you know, lines and stuff. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, look at these beautiful little flowers. Come on. Focus. Look at that, huh? If you're a flower enthusiast, the natural world has limitless amount of different flowers you can come out and photograph and enjoy for their aesthetic beauty. I'm looking. What can we see? What can we spot? Big feldspar crystal down here. Look at that. Yeah, that's a big chunk. Look at that. Look at the luster on this one. This is a nice big crystal. If you cut into that, oh, it's going to yield some nice stuff. I got a bunch of this stuff at my house in Florida, so maybe I'll do some videos on how to process it and cutting it up and whatnot. Now I have to be careful through here, otherwise I'm going to lose my camera. But here's the beautiful one side of the stream. It cuts and goes that way too. So it's really beautiful. But it's amazing out here. Super pretty. Very peaceful. Yeah, so I have to be careful because I don't want to slip and fall and hurt myself. I got to move slower as I hold this camera. What else can we find? I'm going to get back over that way because that is where all the good stuff is. Look at that. Look at that rock. It's a big black rock, right? But look at how much it sparkles. I mean, that's good stuff right there. You could polish that up and it'd be you could cut it and polish it into cabs or do whatever you want with it. Look at this. A bunch of those beautiful stones. Look at that. Man, if you can't do something with this, then I don't know what to tell you. There's a lot of opportunity in these rocks. And yeah, abundant, but hey, that's a good thing. Oh, what's that? Those are garnets, folks. Let's look. Let's dip it underwater. There's probably some tourmaline right there. Wow. That is a good rock. I wonder if those garnets are a little bit more gemmy under the skin. But though that's a mineralized zone. That's a mineral zone, and there's a lot of opportunity here. Shoot, I'm really thinking about keeping this one. I gotta cool it off though. It's so hot. This rock. That's a beautiful rock. I'm gonna keep it. I'm keeping it. It's a pocket rock. I don't want to have too many though, because oof, I'm gonna have to lug these bad boys home. Look at that rock. Look at the feature in that rock. The lines. What is going on here? This is amazing. So we found some mica. We found some kyanite. We found some garnets and tourmaline. We are not missing today. Those garnets looked like they were a little decomposed, so they kind of show like that chalky red color. It's not the prettiest, but if you tap into that husk, the skin, maybe. Wow, look at the size of all this mica. Look at that. There's a bunch of feldspar on there. Man, you never know what you're going to find in stones like that. Excuse me. Whew. Folks, we got a lot more territory to cover. I'm not going to be able to cover all this with you today because this would be probably like an hour-long video. Oh, what do we see there? What's that? It's peeking out at us through the rocks. A little bit of mica. I'll put that in my pocket. Why not? That's a pretty one. Small enough. Harmless. Dang, look at the sparkle. See, you got to come out here in the sunlight. Look at the shine. That's got to be feldspar host with little bits of mica throughout. You cut this open, oh man, there's so much opportunity. You could polish, make cabochons with stuff like that, and they would be beautiful. What else can we spot? I mean, I'm seeing all kinds of stuff. Like, look at that. It's okay. Okay. What else can we spot, folks? We want to see something else amazing. Like I said, we're at the South Toe River in Burnsville, North Carolina, right along Halls Chapel Road. There are plenty of ways to enter without crossing onto private property. So I would heavily advise that you enter using the non-intrusive paths. Oh, I see some folks down the way having a good day. Man, look at that, huh? That's intense. I'm not seeing a whole lot of. Wow, look at that. That's got some. Those are decomposed garnets. Man, I would really like to find another kyanite nodule. That kyanite, once I cut into it, it's probably going to be way prettier on the inside. And there's the river. So pretty. Oh, more glass. I know some folks look for that. Yeah, look at that. See this big rock with the squiggle in it? That's really interesting. That looks like it might be a feldspar vug. Well, I mean, I think some folks have been up here looking for stones before me, but there's no shortage. Look at that, that's pretty cool. Look at that crazy shine. My Lord. Yeah, so you can come out here and tube on this river too. That's what a lot of the locals like to do. And I like to do that too. I do that with my family. I'm here with my family right now. I just broke away for a minute to try to show y'all this unique location. It's not just here either. It's the whole South Toe River, literally. It's just flooded with all these types of rocks and pegmatites. There you'll see igneous and pegmatite. So look at this. What's that right there? I don't know what that is. Mostly mica, maybe. Let's go this way. Oh, hey, look at that. What is that? Boom. You see it? That's a huge chunk of mica, but it's on some feldspar. I'm gonna leave it for somebody else. Now, there are some mines located in this area, some old closed down mines where they used to mine the mica. And the mica, oh, hey, look at that. Look at that glass. That's that aqua blue glass. That's what I'm talking about. That's pretty. So I'm going to leave that behind for somebody else. Not a big piece, but hey. So yeah, they used to mine huge mica chunks out of here, out of this location, this area. I mean, I'm talking mica as big as, see my foot on that rock? Bigger than that rock. So you want mica plates that size. I don't think you're gonna find them over here, but you'll definitely find some mica. There would be muscovite, which is, I think it has a lot to do with the mica. Look, here's some. Here, look at this. That's a feldspar crystal. Really has got some good luster to it. What else can we spot? So if we look over here, we'll see the river. This is one section of the river. Really beautiful. And it cuts up that way. We'll give it a couple more minutes and then I think we're done. But yeah, you'll find all kinds of stuff out here. This when I'm not distracted, I think I might find more when I'm not distracted with recording. See, like this will be rolling when the water's really high, and it breaks apart and releases the mica books. Just so much out here. Look at this. More of that pink looking feldspar. Wow. This is a great piece right here. That'll cut up very gemmy looking, very pretty. I did polish one piece of that type of material in the past, and it came out incredibly beautiful. What else can we find? I am looking. Yeah, some spots have that color, but deeper. Really cool. There's just so much material. Wow. That's quartz. Cool looking chunk. Look at this weird looking rock. See that? It's got a lot of black and garnets. So I think that's tourmaline and garnets, mostly. Just so many interesting rocks. Look at that. That's a huge mica book compared to all the other ones we've seen. Boom. Wow, that's a nice one, folks. Come get it. Look at that thing. Huge. Huge feldspar crystals. What? Gosh, dang. Look. Look at this. Look at that. You can see the geometry and the luster. I mean, those are big. Those will be good to come chip out of there. Oh. Look at that thing. We're gonna go close up. This is a thick one. Look at that. Folks, that's a pocket piece. Can't leave them all behind. Here's some more of the beautiful South Toe River. Just so pretty. What's that? Oh, hey, 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 hey. Look at that thick piece of glass. It looks... Dang, this is the very bottom of it. That, I think, is worth keeping, so I'm just going to go ahead and pocket this one. See, that's what I'm talking about. You can find all kinds of interesting stuff out here. Folks, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as it helps the channel grow. And stay tuned, because I'm going to keep showing you some rock hounding adventures that I experience as I move forward and grow bigger wings. Have a great day.